Good morning from Voss, Norway. We had a really good night's rest last night and we're up bright and early, ready to do it again. The weather isn't looking too great again today, but we kind of expected it. It's pretty overcast and it's still raining. But I think it rained quite hard during the night, so hopefully most of it's gone. But we'll see. It's going to be a wet weather, waterproof day anyway. So yeah,
I'm just making breakfast. Yeah, I've got some protein porridge, protein powder and chocolate milk and oats, and then I think that we should get on the road before it starts teeming down again. But we were prepared for this in Norway, and it kind of is a nice thing because it makes it very atmospheric, doesn't it? All of the things. Yep. I'm trying to look on the positive side.
A good light on it. We've actually booked a hotel already for tonight because we're heading to a little bit more of a touristy destination. So there's a good chance everything will be booked up. We're actually very fortunate to get this place last night because it was getting difficult. So we've booked somewhere for tonight, so at least we have a destination. I think we've got about 6 hours of riding.
6 hours of riding, and we'll end up at the Granger, one of the biggest fjords in Norway. Okay. So that's going to be nice to get there a little bit early, be able to get change in the hotel, get everything dry, because we know we're going to end up very wet this afternoon.
Yeah. An interesting fact about Voss is they are famous for their bottled water. It's a very expensive, snazzy bottled water.
The glass ones that you see like all the Instagram girls carrying. This is Voss here. So
yeah, we'll be filling up our bottles with 100% pure Voss water. Look at that. They've got it on tap here. Living the dream on them.
We're going to fill up all the bottles. Well, that was a wet ride. That
was a wet ride indeed. We didn't film anything on the way. The rain was far too strong. But waterproof's holding up really well.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It's not too cold either. It's wet, but it's not too cold.
About 14 degrees. We've got 3 or 4 layers on here, which is doing a great job. You haven't even had to put your vest on yet, have you?
No, not yet, but I think it will go on when we leave.
But that's okay, because the scenery, as beautiful it wasn't as epic as some of the things we've seen. But it was really cool to ride through the fjords with all the mist coming down off the mountain. Yeah. So it was atmospheric. So that was actually a nice ride, even though it was wet.
Yeah, it was.
Those tunnels as well were quite something.
Yeah, we did 2 or 3 tunnels. They are so loud and so long. It's unbelievable. I think one of them was up to 10 kilometres.
Yeah, it's quite cool though. They had LEDs in one of them which changed the colour, so it was like blue, pink, red, green.
Really
cool.
It was all good. But now we have made it to the first kind of pass that we want to do. It's still a little bit drizzly outside, but it's not as heavy as the rain has been. So we've stopped at a coffee shop. I asked for an oat milk flat white. This is what I got, so I'll take it.
Looks good.
You got a double espresso?
Double espresso, a bit of water, and they've got some
pastries.
Lovely pastries, which should help fill up a little bit.
Don't forget this. This is a brownie made with aquafaba chickpeas.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, super.
So we're going to have these and then maybe 5-minute rest and head back on the road?
Yeah, 5-minute rest. We've got the GPS, so we're going to plot the rest of our route today. As we said before, hotel is booked, so...
Yeah, so tonight we'll be in the Granger fjord.
Yeah. So it should be a good ride, even though it's a little bit damp. But it's everything we expected.
Yeah, it's all part of the adventure.
But one good thing is Em checked the weather this morning as soon as we got up, and it seemed like the storm was coming slowly up. So if we'd lingered any longer at the hotel or the hostel this morning, we might have been in like a storm, an actual storm. So it was good that we got on the road early today to try and ride out the storm.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Em's more concerned about that cake than anything else, so we'll let her eat that.
We're heading up this mountain right here, up into the clouds. And should we get going, Johnny?
I think we should. So it's a lovely little Nordic village here. Well, it was a great bakery, that one.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Coffee was exceptional as well.
Yeah, and it was a good price too. We paid €17 for 2 coffees and 3 pastries, basically. So
it was a relatively good price. Yep, it was.
All right, get the bike going, you.
All right, impatient.
All right. We're all locked in.
So
we're good. Look at those views. The clouds make everything look so mystic. We're heading upwards, so we must be heading in the right direction.
Yes, we are on the right road. I can see it.
Now you can choose to take the tunnel on this one. It is a huge tunnel. I think it's around an hour you're in it, which is mad. Or you can take the pass. In weather like this, we probably should have took the tunnel, but we're no sunshine riders. We are well and truly up in the clouds now. You gain altitude so quickly on these fjord passes. And we're headed up in this terrible weather. The rain is not too strong, but it definitely is wet. Of course,
a little red squirrel. Sorry to interrupt that broadcast with a squirrel sighting.
A little red squirrel.
It's actually getting a little bit clearer.
It is.
As we get up into the trees.
Next little hairpin. Wow, we are completely in a cloud.
Now the views are just a big whitewash. There's a viewing platform here, so if you want to see the mist.
So the viewpoint is just behind me, but as you can see it's just pure cloud, but that's where you'll stop when you come and it's blue skies, we hope.
There was a very optimistic couple standing on the edge there with an umbrella, gazing out into the wide abyss.
Visibility is low, road conditions are slippy, and the pass is awesome.
Oh, we are, it just started to get a bit of visibility. I think we are above the mist now. It's almost stopped raining, and we can see things.
Every time I'm at the top of a pass, all that I sing in my head is, I'm on top of the world, eh?
What's this one called? It's the Aurlandsvangen pass. I think. Well, that's what the sat nav's saying it is.
It's amazing that there is a giant tunnel running all the way underneath this.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? I can see it on the sat nav. The E16 runs underneath this, but this is right on top of the. It's probably as high as it gets.
We're about to drop down, aren't we?
I think so, yeah, we're just over the crest now. It's really rugged. The scenery's changed again to rocks and stones and moss. Another little lake on top of the pass. I wonder if you can stay in that house and... What is it, a teepee or a shed? I'm sure it's not described as a shed on the Airbnb website. It'll be some Nordic triangular cabin.
And it'll be 300 quid a night.
300 quid a night, yeah. It's an upsell of the shed. Oh, these guys fishing. Yeah, they're fishing there. This guy's just going to stop in the middle of the road. Classic Italian. We're not so far from civilization, but it feels like it's a world away from everything. And you never quite know what's around each crest or turn. Like here, we got up here. Well, we've got a shipping container. Oh, that's just ruined our feelings about this top of this.
Oh, I love you.
We were trying to create a moment then. We had a shipping
We
container.
tried.
Those are the rock perched on the top there. Looks like Coyote's going to try and push it off to get Roadrunner. What a spectacular ride this one's turned out to be. It's like completely unspoiled nature with the road straight through the middle. It reminds me of Iceland as well. It's almost volcanic, the way the road is cutting through the rocks.
Yeah, and everything's so dark, the soil.
Yeah, it's not like anything we've really seen before other than Iceland. Oh gosh, there's another awesome waterfall there. I think we're just had to pull in for that one.
getting on another ferry. I don't actually know where, but the road just ended and we rode straight onto a ferry.
Our road just ended and now we're on a boat.
Oh, I love Norway so much.
It's quite an adventure. And there's the guy doing the tickets already. So you buy your ticket on the board. The road just ended without any warning and all of a sudden we find ourselves on a boat. That's typical Norway. We're heading somewhere across there, I think. But they're very efficient, these boats, and we had perfect timing because we didn't even have to stop. We just rolled straight onto the boat from there. And yeah, you don't need a ticket for these boats. As you see, this guy here will come straight away. He'll take a picture of your number plate and you can pay him directly with your card. So it's quite convenient. And Em's found herself a little shelter under there. I don't know if I trust the bike for be rocking over with the waves, but it's in gear, it's on its side stand, it should be okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I think we can plot the route as well, which is what we needed to pull over and do anyway, so we might as well do it on the ferry.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here he comes. I don't know how much this one's going to be. I think they're about a tenner, aren't they, for a bike?
The last one was 37, which is like £3 or £4.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's a captive audience. He's just taking a picture of my number plate. Oh, and off it goes. They don't hang about these things, do they?
No, not at all.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Cheers.
you. Have a nice day.
You too, mate. Bye-bye.
How much was that one?
Oh, I don't know. He just took my card and paid. It was about 2,000 euros, that one, with a tip.
We're going over here, I think. It is a rainy day, but it is an awesome day. Any day in Norway is special.
You can't get too settled on this boat because before you know it, you're on the other side. And
So-
I think... Yeah, go on, Em.
Oh no, I think we're in Mannheller.
Mannheller, apparently. Yeah.
Mannheller. And the rain is easing up.
It has. I think it's actually stopped. All
Can I
right.
get on?
You can indeed, yep.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, that was an 8. It wasn't perfect, but it was nearly there.
Off we go. Let's see what Mannheller has to offer us. Hopefully,
Yeah, we straight through this tunnel, I think.
Yeah.
Just heading over the bridge to Sogndal, I think it's called. It's another little town. It's a bigger town than we've seen so far. It's situated on a lovely fjord, very picturesque as normal. Gonna turn right at the end of this and head further north. That's basically, if in doubt, head north.
Heading to the next good road.
Yeah.
Got the fjord there behind us.
Yeah, just about to see the bridge we just crossed over. Looks really peaceful, doesn't it? The rain is starting to reduce. That's a cool rock. I like that one. These little islands. Sometimes get the feeling of deja vu because they're starting to look very similar.
Yeah, you're like, was I just here?
To reassure yourself that you are headed in the right direction. You haven't just gone around in circles. But look at this island. Wow.
Wow. What road are we on, Sean?
I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's a 55 on the sat nav.
Okay.
Seems to be like a forest section of the road.
And we're heading up to the pass that we found next, right?
The way, so the pass, another pass, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's getting a little bit slippy. I think there's a lot more cars use this road than the ones we were on before.
Okay. And how are you doing? Are you wet at all?
No, perfectly dry. In fact, I think I need to turn my seat off. I'm burning up a bit. But it's completely dry and pretty warm as well. It's 13 degrees outside with the rain as well. But yeah, what have I got? I've got a t-shirt, like a sports t-shirt on. I've got a merino base layer from Touratech, and I've got my heated vest on, but it's not plugged in, but it offers another layer of warmth anyway.
I think it's time for a snack, don't you?
Absolutely think it's time for a snack. It's 1:30. I haven't had a snack. Em's just nipped into the supermarket here to get us some lunch, something to eat. Just going to show you around the bike while we're here. There's our setup that we've got, and it's working quite well so far. This is the first trip that we've taken the tank bag with us. It's actually really nice to have an old style map on the top so you can track about where you are and just get a general idea of the region, which is nice. The tank bag has been great because this one is 100% waterproof and it's been tested the last few days. I've got the camera inside there, and it's been great because there's so many times that I wouldn't have stopped to get off the bike, to open the back box, to get the camera out, to get a picture, to get back on the bike. But with the tank bag, it's brilliant. We're just stopping, zipping the tank bag off, a few shots, and we can carry on, which is just as well because in Norway, you're stopping all of the time. The auxiliary bags at the front are doing a great job. We just leave them on. There's no water in those at the moment. Plus what's in there can get wet anyway. We're not too concerned. The rack packs are doing great. These are 100% waterproof. We really don't have to worry about what's in there. It's no problem at all. We keep things like our waterproofs, our food stores and things. The fuel canister at the back, mentioned before when we were packing, that's not actually for fuel. We're keeping the Primus stove fuel in there because yeah, we don't know if we can get that, or we don't want to run out of that one. So we've got 3 litres in there that should do us for the whole trip, so we don't need to worry about that. And yeah, that's about it. Don't think there's anything else super special on there I need to show you, other than these struts that were added by Touratech from the last trip. They're supposedly reinforcing for the crash bars, but on the highway I like to put my legs up on them and they act like highway pegs as well, so they're really comfy. But the bike's doing great. We've put it in rain mode for most of the time because it's absolutely pouring down a lot of this last few days. It's been quite good because a few slippy sections on the road. I felt the traction control kick in a few times, which was good. But all in all, the bike's doing great. The tyres are sticking really good as well. So trip is going really well, and even though it's raining, we're having a great time.